Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's makeup look, I'm going to show you this easy breezy makeup look. Honestly, like it took me literally 30 minutes to get ready, and yeah, I had to shorten this video to 10 minutes so that you guys can see it, but in reality it took me just 30 minutes. So like always, I like to prep my skin, and for today's prepping my skin, I'm going to be using Tixie Beauty's Rose Blend oil. This is absolutely amazing. It blends into the face super nicely, and because it's winter time, definitely a moisture is a must, and for that I like to use an oil based moisturizer so it stays longer without making my skin dry. Now for the second step, I'm going to be using this concealer by Benefit Cosmetics. It's called the Bowing Concealer, and it is in number 04. Now it has a good amount of orange and peach tone in it, so as you can see, as I'm applying it, it instantly gives me that highlighted effect underneath my eyes, taking care of all the dark eye around my eyes, also the hyperpigmented areas on my chin area, and some spots here and there that I have over the time, and you can see that the way it hides, it's pretty amazing. For foundation, I'm pretty much using the same brush, but today's foundation I'm using Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is in shade Soft Tan. Recently I've been using this foundation a lot. This foundation actually was bought almost like 6-7 months ago, but I've been using it recently because I don't know, for some reason I just started falling in love with this Estee Lauder foundation because it feels very light. Also, it's very similar to Maybelline Fit foundation, and the shade that I'm using, it's actually Soft Tan. It appears to be a little lighter, but as I'm blending it out, it will blend really nicely to my actual skin tone. Also, my forehead is a little darker than my cheeks and the rest of the body. It's because I guess the sun hits, the first thing is your head, so it happens to be really like darker than the rest of your face. Now to set everything, I'm using Fit Me powder by Maybelline, and the shade I'm using is 315. So the reason why I didn't want to bake my under eyes, because I am facing a little bit of dryness around my under eyes due to probably lack of sleep or dehydration, or it could be the weather because it's really cold. So I wanted to avoid doing like baking. Instead, I just wanted to pat the powder entire on my face. Now, skipping my concealer effect, which is like, you know, usually I do highlighting, cream highlighting and all that stuff, I'm going straight into powder highlighting. For that, I'm using my NYX triple thing together, which is highlight, contour, and all of that together. So I'm using the banana powder from that trio palette and applying it on the high points of my face. And remember, this is actually a powder, so you want to apply a little bit more to give that, you know, effect. Now for contour, I'm using the darker shade from the same trio palette by NYX Cosmetics, and I'm just slightly buffing those contoured areas with that dark color so it gives that chisel face look. Again, today's makeup, when I'm talking about the base makeup, I want to keep it very soft and easy to do, because I feel like if you're going on a holiday like Christmas event or New Year event, the main focus is also to feel very comfortable with your skin, and that's basically what I'm trying to achieve in this makeup look, is not to wear too much cream product, but rather use a lot of powder product. Now for brows, I'm using my Benefit Brow Wiz pencil in shade 04, and as usual, I'm drawing my brows in. If you look at my previous video, there is actually a detailed brow fill-in, and you can just go on that one. I will link the video down below for you guys to have a look as well, and I showed how I wax my eyebrows as well, and hope that video was helpful. But yeah, if you want to look into the detailed eyebrow fill-up look, definitely check that other video out, and I will definitely link it down below as well. So yeah, once it's done, I'm just going to use a spoolie to brush out my brows. And the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to set my face with a makeup setting spray. This is the NYX Matte Finish. The reason why I like the matte, because I feel like on New Year's Eve or like Christmas, you know, like you're gonna be running around, probably helping your families or even throwing a party at your own home. You're probably gonna feel a little bit of hot flush in your body because of all the running arounds, because it's holiday season. Come on guys, let's face it, we have a lot of work. We don't only just look fancy, but we have a lot of work, so you might look sweaty, and we want to make sure that we don't look sweaty. So everything needs to be mattified except for the areas where we want to make it look glowier. Like for instance, you know, what I'm doing right now is applying highlighters on areas that I want to make it look more glowy and a little bit more shinier, shimmery, right? So for that, I'm using my Colourpop highlighter. I'm not too sure about, I think it's Super Shock or something, that's the color called, but I'll definitely link down the name below as well with the product as well, so that you guys can have a look. This is a new blush I'm trying out as well. This is by NYX Cosmetics, and as you can see, I didn't realize that it's so pigmented, so I think I picked up way too much than I was supposed to, so my cheeks are like super bright and red. I don't want that, so I'm just using my face powder, the same face powder I've used earlier. This is the Maybelline in 315, and I'm just dusting on top of that blush to make it more subtle. I was being very soft-handed actually with the blush, but for some reason it is super pigmented. It picked up so much product just by slightly buffing it. So for my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using my NYX Ultimate Edit eyeshadow palette. This is their warm neutrals, and as it's pretty straightforward, I'm pretty much showing you the colors I'm applying on my eyes. I have literally used 1, 2, 3, I think 3 eyeshadows from this palette for this look. It was super easy. I didn't want to, like, you know, go between like multiple palettes. Like I say, this video is very practical because also I feel like when you're getting ready for a party, you don't want to have, you know, you don't want to sit down for 2-3 hours doing your makeup, so it's gonna be like really faster way of doing makeup. So this makeup, I told you guys earlier, it took me 30 minutes, and just for the video's sake I reduced it down to 10 minutes, but 30 minutes for getting ready I think is pretty good actually. So yeah, I'm just applying this eyeshadow on my eyes. The next color is the shimmery color, which I'll be doing on the inner corners and the mid half of my eyes. For the brush, as you can see, I'm using the same brush for literally all the colors. I haven't even changed the brush. And I think that's another trick when you're doing makeup. If you keep changing or from brush to brush to brush, you actually kill a lot of time. So what I like to do when I'm personally getting ready and I'm kind of running short on time, I like to use just one brush for everything. As you can see, the powder and everything was done with one, the concealer and foundation was done with one brush, and then again for eyeshadow I just use one literally brush for the entire thing. Now going with my mascara, I'm using Bad Girl Bang mascara by Benefit Cosmetics. You guys probably know this is one of my favorites, and instantly it gives me that lift I want on my mascara, on my eyelashes. So it's one of my most favorite actually. So now for the lipstick, this lipstick is actually like make or break kind of deal. It's called Unicorn Blood. I actually saw this lipstick on Instagram and I instantly fell in love with it and I had to get my hands on it. So this is actually by Jeffree Star, and I am in love with this shade. It's perfect for winter, it's perfect for autumn, and the shade is just amazing. It turned out so beautiful. Now it's time for liner. For that I'm using my NYX Cosmetics Liquid Liner in shade Black. Apart from using Inglot 77 Gel Eyeliner, I'm also a big fan of NYX Liquid Liner in Black. I feel like personally when you're applying it on yourself and you know you're not gonna cry because you're not a bride, this liner is just perfect because it is not waterproof or water resistant, I believe, because many times I've used water to wash my face and the eyeliner did come out. So yeah, it definitely is not water resistant, but if you're using it personally for yourself and you're gonna be going out and you're running short on time, you don't want to use a gel eyeliner, this is one of those eyeliners that you want to have in your bag. Also, it's smudge proof, so you don't have to worry. Even though it's not water resistant, it definitely is smudge proof, so you're good in that sense. Now for lashes, I'm using Kiss lashes. They're very simple, very natural looking, and you can get them easily out at Walmart. I believe they come 5 in a pack for about $13 or so. So yeah, this basically wraps up the look, but I wanted to show you one last step that I did after applying the Jeffree Star lipstick, which is to apply another lipstick on top of that. The lipstick that I applied on top of that is actually by Kiss New York, and the name of it, it's called Cocoholic. This is the one that I'm talking about. The color, as you can see, is very similar to that of Jeffree Star's lipstick, but it's a little lighter, and once you apply that, it feels very velvety soft. The reason why I'm applying this is because I feel that liquid lipstick makes your lips a little chapped, and if you're winter time or even summertime actually, as of matter, your lips could feel a little dry, so you want to apply a regular lipstick just to balance it out. So I wanted to choose a similar color so it doesn't ruin the color of the Jeffree Star lipstick. Now to finish off the look, I'm gonna spray some beautiful fragrance on me, and honestly, as much as you want to look good, you also want to smell amazing, and for that I'm using my Floral Street perfume in Neon Rose, and honestly guys, this smells so freaking good. Anyways, hopefully you have enjoyed this tutorial and this makeup look. I honestly loved how it turned out. I think this is a perfect makeup look to wear with your black outfit or black dress for Christmas or even New Year, especially New Year. Christmas, I know people like to wear something different, more colorful. So yeah, this basically wraps up the whole look. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.